Welcome to Record Time. Record Time is a weekly Akashic experience where we explore simple and mysterious themes through the lens of the Akashic Records. Thank you for being here. Welcome to new friends. Welcome back to old friends. If you're unsure what the Akashic Records are, I invite you to check out my website, minaruchi.com. There's lots of goodies waiting for you there, including a free Akashic visualization. But for right now, I invite you to just take a moment to land here. And actually, today's record time is going to be a practice, not a verbal transmission like it usually is, like it most often is. So, if it's safe and accessible, I invite you to close your eyes. And if now is not a good time, you can save this and come back to it at a time where you're not multitasking and can devote your attention to this. But if it is safe and accessible, you can close your eyes and just feel yourself drop into where you are right now. I'm positive you heard that. I think there's some construction happening nearby. Or it's a ghost. One or the other. But I invite you to bring your awareness to the point of contact between you and the surface you're resting on. Bringing your awareness to the part of your body that's in contact with the ground or whatever surface you're on. If you're sitting, that could be your butt or your thighs and legs. If you're laying down, maybe it's your side or your back. If you're standing, maybe it's your feet. Just bring your awareness to that spot. Maybe even move around a little bit. And feel your weight drop into that spot a little more deeply. Let yourself sink into it, literally dropping in. Notice how you're breathing right now. Are you inhaling through your nose or your mouth? Are you exhaling through your nose or your mouth? What does it feel like to be breathing right now? Where is your breath landing in your body? Is it shallow? Is it right at the top of your lungs? Or is it going deep down into your belly? Or do you feel your breath somewhere else in your body? as you notice your breath, see if there's a natural invitation to breathe a little bit more comfortably. If you're holding your breath, maybe a deep inhale and a deep exhale would feel good. Maybe consciously expanding your torso, almost exaggerating it as you inhale. Maybe that would feel good. Maybe elongating the exhale would feel nice. Just take a moment to make your breath, scan your breathing for an opportunity to make it more comfortable. And when you've found that way of breathing that feels more comfortable, do that. Stay with that sensation, that new breathing, that slightly more comfortable breathing. Stay with it for a little while. Bask in the relative deeper comfort of this new way of breathing that might be slightly different, slightly more comfortable than however you were breathing just a moment ago. Revel in that newfound comfort. See if you can stay with that. If it feels good, bring your awareness to the shape that you're sitting in right now. How have you landed in the space? What position is your spine in without changing anything? How are your hands resting? Are they resting? Are they relaxed? Are you holding something? Are you gripping something? How do your legs feel? What shape are your legs in right now? How do your feet feel? Are your toes curled up? Are your feet holding tension, or are they relaxed? Not changing how you're moving, how you're positioned rather. Just noticing it. Sensing what does it feel like to be in the shape that I'm already in right now. And if it feels good, if you would like to, I invite you to start moving in the slowest slow motion that you possibly can. That could be as simple as tilting your spine in a new direction. Going so slow. And as you're moving, scan for what feels more comfortable. Moving in slow motion towards what is comfortable. It could be your spine, maybe you're moving your arms, your legs. Maybe you're just adjusting the angle of your neck. This is the most subtle movement. And perhaps you don't know where comfort is just yet. Moving in slow motion, exploring for comfort. Maybe you'll find something, a weird angle, an unexpected angle or shape that feels good, that feels relatively maybe 1% more comfortable than you did a moment ago. And when you find a spot, a patch of comfort, just hold it. Hold that spot, that position for a moment. And maybe from there you start to move another part of your body. I was moving my spine and now I'm moving my neck. Just scan with that new part of your body for comfort, the same thing, until you find what feels relatively more comfortable than how you were positioned, how you felt a moment ago. And when you found that relative comfort, maybe you hold it, or maybe the comfort is in the motion. I invite you to follow where that comfort is. Lean into it, literally. Soak it in. It might be a weird shape that you've never taken before. And from there, maybe you could move a different part of your body. Maybe if you were moving your spine and your neck now, you could move an arm or two. Slowly, in slow motion. Scanning, exploring for comfort. What would feel good as I move my arm slowly, slowly, slowly? What feels most comfortable? It's almost like a game of hot and cold. Scanning and orienting and reorienting towards what feels most comfortable. Maybe when you found something, a spot, a position of your arm that feels a little bit more comfortable, you can hold it. And now, as we've adjusted a few different parts of ourselves, our breath, and maybe a few limbs, a few parts of our body, take a moment to notice, let your awareness expand and swim through your whole body. What shape are you in now? What is this shape that might be 1% more comfortable than when you started? You can keep your eyes closed, or you can open your eyes and look at how you're resting, sitting, standing, positioned right now. What shape are you in? Is it any different? But most importantly, what does it feel like to be 1% more comfortable, or maybe it's more than 1%? What does it feel like to be inside that newfound, perhaps tiny, relative comfort? Just take the next few minutes to be inside that experience, to rest inside that comfort. I'm wishing you well until next time.